Hello, I'm John Western, and in April 2020 I was appointed by SEBA as a pioneering minister in Strood, one of the Medway towns. I was appointed to transform a redundant church building in a parade of shops into a bakery, coffee shop and church. Once the building work is completed, the flat above will provide manse accommodation, and I'll be busy planting a fresh expression of church in the bakery and coffee shop on the ground floor. It will be the Bread of Life. And it will be church, a place of discipleship, growth, as well as people finding faith in Jesus Christ. The aim is not to attract Christians from existing fellowships elsewhere, but to build relationship among those who would be very unlikely to simply walk in to one of our traditional churches. I've already been doing some of that through something that I've written called the Bread of Life course. I've run this several times in church kitchens and in cafes in Essex, and most recently online for West Malling Baptist Church. And as I teach bread making skills, I open up conversations about Jesus, the Bread of Life. In this session we were making hot cross buns, and at one point, while we were waiting for the buns to prove, I simply asked this question: why do you think we put crosses on hot cross buns? Well, the group on that occasion had no difficulty in answering the question, but other groups have had absolutely no idea. After I've told them it's about Easter and Jesus dying on the cross, very often the group has responded with something along the lines of, "That's interesting, tell me about it." We hope to open in Strood in spring 2021. Challenges still lie ahead, and one of those is financial. Much more work is needed on the building than we'd originally envisaged or hoped. I have already been successful in obtaining a couple of grants, but if your church is inspired to support this kingdom work financially, that would be a real blessing. SEBA has made Bread of Life its project of the year for 2021, so donations can be made direct to SEBA, specifying that they are to support the project of the year, the Bread of Life. If your church is not able to support financially, there remains a valuable way for you still to be involved, and that is through prayer. For lives and the community to be transformed will take a move of the Holy Spirit. And I'd love you to join me in praying for that. So please do sign up to receive the email news and prayer updates that I produce. You can do that by emailing me at the address that will appear on the screen very shortly. Many thanks for your interest.